do you think that Pittsburgh, the city, is so identified with defense?
You know, the team takes on the personality of the city. From that blue-collar approach that Pittsburgh is founded on, and the steel mills are you're sitting in front of a 2,000-degree stove and behind you below freezing, you know. That mentality is embedded in our football team.
Well, the crooks are out in the streets all gray.
If a guy is not a tough guy, could he play for the Steelers?
No, I think that's a prerequisite.
There's been a lot of really talented guys that maybe they didn't have that blue-collar, you know, physical approach. Yeah.
Okay.
But they were talented football players.
What's a dog in him?
You got to be ready to go out there and bite. You know, you just can't be all bark.
You know I wouldn't have it any other way.
If you talk to Troy, you know, outside of football, you know, Troy's a quiet guy. you can't hear him. You got to be real quiet when Troy talks because you won't understand what he's saying. But you get Troy out there on that field, and he's a dog.
What about the hair? Do you ever tease him about the hair?
I like the hair.
I make up for both of our hair, you know. I have to grow it, well, not for me, and then for him.
Right.
You gotta care about the hair. Do you like comparisons to those Steelers of the 70s when you hear the names Mean Joe Green and Mel Blount?
You know, it's flattering, but I don't feel we're anywhere near that.
I think the beautiful thing about sports is that the tradition is passed down. We were teammates of Jerome Bettis, who was a teammate of so-and-so, who's a teammate of Terry Bradshaw. So through the lineage, you're passing down the tradition of that steel curtain defense. It's always been, I think, really the key to our success since all the way back, you know, when they started winning Super Bowls.
How will you control Aaron Rodgers?
You don't control Aaron Rodgers. You hope to contain him. I mean, he's the hottest thing going right now.
Who's going to get to you guys have a little side thing? Who gets to Aaron Rodgers first?
No, he'll get to him.
We got a little side thing. You know, I mean, it's a possibility it could be Troy getting to him first because Troy will have deep third and blitz. It's a possibility.
What's your mantra going into this one?
It's just win. You know, it's the next game in a hunt for another Lombardi. We just have to be, you know, better than Green Bay for, you know, 3 hours on Sunday.
Ditto.
A